She's accused of transphobia by declaring she loves being a woman.
You can't love being a woman.
Joe Rogan was fooled once again by another bullshit story. Now, to be fair to him, a lot of outlets reported this as if it were true. So this shows you how conservatives have manufactured outrage, have just invented it out of thin air to try and garner clicks. This is a perfect example of that. So first, before I get to the clips here, which are both from Joe Rogan and Fox News, I just want to show you some of the headlines. So it was about Adele. Adele apparently being criticized over Brit's award speech after saying she loves being a woman. Wow. I can't believe they criticized her. There's story after story about this. Newsweek. Adele's I Love Being a Woman Brit Award speech sparks transphobia debate. Page 6. Adele slammed for telling gender-neutral award show she loves being a woman. Oh my, those crazy lefties trying to slam Adele for saying she's a woman. Amazing. Toronto Sun here. Adele draws fire for declaring she loves being a woman at Genderless Brits. Oh my God. This one, The Federalist. Adele loves being a woman, just like other females whose spaces are being erased for inclusivity. Now, what's amazing about this Federalist story is they are so unaware that they actually have to admit in the piece that Adele's comments surprisingly received little significant backlash. Like, they're the only ones here that apparently that apparently aren't aware they are in on a fake story, because they actually recognize that we didn't see much about this, even though a lot of people covered it, even though some media outlets highlighted random tweets smearing the artist of the year. So this was all over 2 tweets. 2. So I will show you in a second here what those were. But first, here is some reaction from both Fox News and Joe Rogan.
So Adele did this. I mean, I don't know what you would call it. They were calling it gender neutral, some gender neutral thing. And she talked about how much she loved being a woman. And they were mad at her.
Becoming the woke folks' next target. She's accused of transphobia by declaring she loves being a woman at the gender-neutral award show Tuesday.
While the critics are lobbing attacks at the musician for saying that she's proud to be a woman.
It's very offensive.
They slammed her. She was slammed for telling a gender-neutral award show that she loves being a woman. Like, you can't love being a woman.
People on social media were outraged, some calling her a trans exclusionary radical feminist.
You really have to be sort of a bulletproof brand, an institution like an Adele, like a Chappelle, to even begin to sort of puncture a little air into this sort of liberal orthodoxy.
You have to be gender neutral, like us. Be like us. We're so tolerant.
I'm appalled. She loves being a woman.
That's so
outrageous.
intolerant.
Yeah, really.
She should be tolerant and just be like them only. And only think like them. All the they, them people, she should only be like them.
This was over 2 tweets. You got multiple Fox News stories. You have Joe Rogan commenting on this because he falls for anything. But to be fair, again, a lot of places covered this, including like Newsweek. Well, page 6, you expect it. But like Newsweek, they should be a little better, but absolutely insane. So the first tweet I can't show you because it is now... this person has protected their account. I guess they don't like the attention they've now gotten. But not many followers here. This is just, some random account. The other one, 19 likes. 19 likes. This was the other source for this. Who would have thought Adele was a transphobe and would use her platform to call for the destruction of the trans community, especially the confused teenagers? So, like, their profile picture is Adele making a weird face. So, like, this appears to be a hate account on Adele. Like, this is one of the sources for this story, this massive story, making all these headlines. In fact, the opposite view got a lot more attention. So here's a tweet saying, so Adele's a bit turfy then? Good. Here's a person supporting, not even that Adele is doing this, but the idea that she's doing this person supporting that, and this has over 2,000 likes. Now, Mike Figueredo of the Humanist Report did a fantastic piece on this. I want to highlight a little thing that he did to show you how ridiculous this coverage was.
very small Twitter accounts with a combined total of 21 likes. That specifically is what warranted multiple outlets making a story about this. Now, to put this into perspective for you, I decided to tweet out the word fart with no context, and that tweet got more likes and retweets than both of the aforementioned Adele outrage tweets combined in less than 15 minutes, thus making it far more newsworthy than the supposed outrage over Adele's comments. So by their own standards, for what they deem newsworthy, it seems like they should be writing an article about my fart tweet. No? Hey, Newsweek, where's the article? Page 6, aren't you going to talk about this fart tweet? It got more engagement than the thing that you wrote an article about, but yet that's apparently worthy of an entire news cycle.
I love that Mike did that. That's hilarious. Tweeting out fart, showing that it got a lot more engagement than this massive story covered on Fox News, on Joe Rogan, on Newsweek, on Page 6. Just so completely ridiculous. It shows you how the right manufactures this kind of outrage when it does not exist. They do all of this simply for the clicks. And then what it does is it creates this sentiment towards the trans community. Oh, they're so intolerant. Meanwhile, the story is just completely manufactured.